Thanks, Kevin. The Emory and Henry basketball team suffered a devastating loss on Saturday, losing to the Shenandoah Hornets 80-78. The Wasps fought hard during the game, coming out with an impressive run early in the first half and exchanging the lead with the Hornets throughout the majority of the day. Despite the effort given by the Wasps, they were unable to stop the Hornets in the last few seconds of the game, as the Hornets scored on a go-ahead bucket with only 3.7 seconds left to go in the game. Some of the leaders for the Wasps in the loss included Aaron Ferguson, who had a double-double on Saturday, scoring 22 points and getting 13 rebounds. John Schuler, who came off the bench, scoring 16 points and gaining 5 boards. Kevin Ansenberger, who went 4 for 5 for 12 points along with 3 steals. And Chase Branscombe, who had 12 points in the day. The Wasps will next play in the ODAC tournament when they face the Shenandoah Hornets in a rematch on Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. The Wasps will be entering the game as the 5th seed in the ODAC tournament. Also on Saturday, the Emory and Henry basketball team fell convincingly to the Randolph-Macon Yellow Jackets on Saturday by a score of 92-61. The Wasps got down in the game early after the Yellow Jackets jumped out to a 22-8 lead in the beginning of the first quarter. The Lady Wasps struggled throughout the game, only shooting 37.3% in the game, allowing 19 points off turnovers and getting out-rebounded in the game. The leaders for the Wasps in the loss were senior forward Karina Farr, who had 12 points and 4 rebounds, senior forward Tamara Brewster, who contributed 10 points and 3 rebounds, and freshman guard Taylor Blevins, who finished the day with 9 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. The women's basketball team looks to bounce back on Thursday as it will play the winner of the Bridgewater College versus Randolph College game. The game will be at 8 o'clock p.m. Thursday at the Salem Civic Center in Salem, Virginia. The Emory and Henry Wasps baseball team came out victorious on Sunday, defeating the Methodist University Monarchs 11-4. The victory over the Monarchs gives the Wasps their first win on the season, making their overall record 1-8. In the win, the E&H baseball team was led by Brandon Lineberry, who was 4 for 6 on the day with an early solo home run to put the Wasps on top in the first inning. Other leaders on the day consisted of Holden Watkins and Eli Straw, who did a great job for the Wasps in batting. The Wasps look to continue their success as they travel to Maryville to face the Scots in a non-conference battle on Wednesday at 3 o'clock p.m. In other news, the Wasps softball team picked up a pair of wins Saturday against Center College and Maryville College. The Wasps played extremely well on opening day, lighting up the bats as they scored run after run on both teams. Some of the leaders for the softball team in the doubleheader were senior first baseman Taylor Doss, sophomore left fielder Danielle Loving, and sophomore third baseman Kaylee Hodge, who all scored runs leading up to the Wasps' victory. In addition to the runs scored by the Wasps in the doubleheader, pitching also went extremely well in both matchups, with Taylor Banner picking up the win in the circle and Caitlin Pruitt closing out the matchups. Despite the impressive win on Saturday, the Wasps fell twice to Center College and Maryville College in another doubleheader on Sunday. The softball team lost to the Center College Colonels by a score of 2-3 and was shut out by the Maryville Scots 6-0. These are the first losses of the Wasps season and dropped the Wasps to 2-2 on the regular season. The Wasps look to bounce back over the weekend when they play Marietta College at 10:30 a.m. and finish with Case Western Reserve University at 2:30 p.m. This is McFarland Murph, and this is your Sports Update.